We're here.
Hello.
We're live.
Hello.
Things and stuff. And
Stuff and things.
I see audio. I don't have any music at the moment, but that can be
We can just put on
fixed.
some adventuring music.
Some nice exploring.
Yay.
Little bit of exploring. All right.
Welcome to the build stream.
The title is wrong. This is a build stream.
The title is incorrect, yes.
I can't change it.
That's fine. It is going to be a little chaotic today. It is that time of year. But we will be starting to build Area 2. I have a little itinerary of stuff to chat about for Area 1, so very excited to get started. And of course we have our lovely...
Okay. I updated the YouTube title.
Okay. Nice.
I can't
Let's
update the
go.
Twitch title.
That's fine.
And you know what? Everybody's gonna have to be okay with it. And if they're not, too bad.
I don't think there's that many people that are gonna be weird about it.
I'm already upset about it, and I'm not even watching.
Yeah, and you're upset about having to imagine a door opening the wrong way.
Oh my god. So help me if there are any doors that don't open the right way on this map.
Oh, don't worry. We have no terrain that works for what I want for Area 2, so
Good.
we're gonna have a great time.
Good.
No shade on Dwarven Forge. We love Dwarven Forge. If I want a, modern factory setting, that's on me.
Well,
Just to clarify.
and also, in fairness, they actually do have stuff that would
Probably
probably
work.
work. We just don't.
We don't have it at the
don't
moment.
have it.
Yeah, Dwarven Forge.
Yeah. Well, they're.
It will not be ready in time or shipped.
This is the problem. We are not organized enough to give them the lead time.
God, no. Speaking of being organized, we will soon have our Hero Forge minis for our players, which is exciting and delightful.
Yes.
And you will get to see all of their choices.
We have finally actually requested them from our sponsors, so they will be here soon.
We're very good at having sponsors. We love you guys.
They're wonderful. The thing is, I don't think it's very, very rarely been on the sponsors that we don't have something. It's always on us.
But I'm super excited to see the Corrine,
Oh,
especially.
Me too, yeah.
That's going to be such a sick mini.
Yeah, it's
all
going
of
to be
that
great.
stuff. So
It's going to be wonderful. I'm just going to dial up my laptop audio a tiny bit,
Okay.
just to make sure everything sounds good.
Sick. Perfect.
You know what? I can already hear that it sounds like things are going on, so we're good.
Yay.
All right.
We're professionals.
You know what? I fixed the audio, so now we are slightly more professional.
Yay.
For anyone who is watching who's wondered, the reason that we've had so many pops and clicks on the audio lately, one of the XLR cables was broken.
Which isn't on you, to be fair.
Well, no, but the problem is when people were actually using it, it wasn't immediately obvious.
Yeah.
But I went around the table and I muted them all because I was working on some noise gating stuff. And I went around the table and I unmuted them one by one. And when I unmuted that one, it was like the volume went up 10x. And I'm like, that's wrong. What's going on
That's
there?
incorrect.
So,
Oh, we love tech troubleshooting.
cable replaced, audio should generally be higher quality.
Perfect. Amazing. All right.
What are you building for us?
So, I actually just wanted to chat Donkey Kong a little bit.
Donkey? No. Okay.
The IP neutral.
Right, yes, the
IP neutral,
the
but
barrel
just
gorilla.
barrel gorilla. But
Yeah.
I am allowed to just talk about Donkey Kong 64,
Oh yeah, no.
which is fine.
To be clear, Donkey Kong is the inspiration.
Yes, absolutely.
We are not copying Donkey Kong.
No, God no. And it would be
Both-
very difficult and very impossible to
Both
fully
for legal protection reasons and literally, we are not copying Donkey Kong.
No. Which we will get into a little bit later. A bit quiet compared to the music. Thank you, Aiden.
That is easy to fix. Let me adjust.
Also, thank you for showing up. But morning, Bezcar. Super great to see you. But yeah, if it wasn't super clear, very DK inspired floor. And the reason for it is because we wanted to kind of hit the classics. establishing. I think I mentioned it with Pac-Man. DK is like the second most iconic, old school arcadey kind of thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but also the arcade game is a single screen, vertical, which is great. It's super cool. Aiden, oh God, no, don't remind them about the trophies. We don't need to remind them about the trophies.
I forgot the trophies.
Oh no, oh no.
I apologize. This was supposed to be this. Listen, in recompense for me being a degenerate and forgetting, we'll make a sash.
No!
Yeah.
Do we get to give the players trophies for dying too?
No!
Damn it.
Just to louden us up a tiny bit.
Take your time. So I'm gonna go back onto my rant because for VOD viewers, or people who are here, thank you for being here. Because it's just the one screen, vertical, very iconic, very cool, but not very conducive to planning an entire floor around it with multiple different thematic stuff. I love playing with different mechanics. So, primary inspiration, anybody who has played DK64,
yes.
I had a list of areas I wanted to tackle. Mm-hmm. And then we got through this first area in about double the sessions that I wanted to.
That's typical.
Yes, yeah. And those who know will recognize or kind of have the vibes of the iconic very first area in DK64 that you go into, Jungle Japes.
Yeah.
We've got like the jungle main area. There is a water level in there. It's not the water area, but there's a water level in the jungle that I wanted to incorporate. The barrel room is a callback to some of the mini games in DK64. Mm-hmm. All of that stuff. Every character has their own mini games, but I thought it'd be cool to incorporate that as like not a shop, but like a treasure, like kind of win-lose situation. The treasure room was a further add-on because I was kind of like, it'd be very funny and a good way to get you guys that crossbow back because I think it'd be silly for you guys to have that crossbow, and it got stolen immediately.
Yeah, Austin's not very good at, holding on to things.
No, and nor is he very good at figuring out who those things are for.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, my DM thoughts were very much along the lines of Flit and Dash have separate inventories.
Yes.
Dash does not have what Flit had in the first level.
Dash has nothing.
I need to give Dash something, so I went, hey, I have this cool crossbow that I've written up.
Yeah.
Dash can have it because rogue crossbow works out, light crossbow works out pretty great. The Paladin took it.
Yeah, of course he did.
And attuned to it. So.
Loot Goblin.
Yeah, Loot Goblin. Loot Goblin with a great club already because somehow he got a great club, like. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, for the time being, is there a way to scoot that camera just to
over? There's ways to scoot the camera, all right. Where would you like it?
Just on this sheet.
I just have to map the inverse upside down. Okay, we're good. We're going the right way. All good. How's that? Big for, like, bigger cameras.
Sick.
And eventually it will be done and we will be able to do lots more stuff.
I know how directions work. So these are actually, if you see me handing things to players, it's typically these little cards.
Yeah. And
the way that I've done it is I've written out like the stats of stuff. Like this is the healing potion that I handed to Adrian.
Yes.
This is the crossbow. I'm just writing out like the stats, details, and important stuff on them, just to make it easier for players. I am the kind of person who likes little cards, little flashy like bits and trinkets. Secrets if we need them at some point. There will be one for the scale mail, provided they pick up the scale mail. We'll find out.
Yeah, there's a decent chance depending on how we handle coming back up and everything.
Yep, for sure.
We'll see.
Which is why I'm glad I built the map for the treasure room out on a separate
plane,
because
we can
that
just
means
keep it.
We can keep it and then we can move other stuff around. So that works really well. The reason I wanted this here is because one of my things on the list today is to talk about the DM inspiration chart and kind of math out what was used, especially thanks to Bezkar, what was used to bump up the first area. Give you guys some behind the scenes.
And speaking of Bezkar, yes, we are aware that the bounty, we're not going to do that today for a couple reasons.
It's not fair to the players
if
I get an extra week to prep.
That's the main reason. But you will notice that starting next week, I'm going to be using my iPad for this stream because if somebody does decide to pie me in the face, it won't get in my laptop because that I'm not okay with. I can take a pie to the face. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay
Pie
with
to the
it.
laptop?
Yeah, the pie to the laptop, not okay. That's not...
Little less exciting.
iPads can just be wiped off. That's no problem.
Yes.
So
We will be taking advantage of the bounty to pie Adrian.
So they tell me.
We will be. I need to stop hitting my mic, but we will be.
Yeah, God, stop hitting your mic. I told them that they should make it a surprise. Like, don't just come in like first thing next week and pie me in the face, because then
also,
I mean, like,
I would also just my stage manager planning brain. End of the stream, not the start of the stream.
See, for me, it's way better if somebody just has like a small pie, smallish, that they can like hide. And then when they're desperate, one of the players can like just whip it out.
Yeah.
I need inspiration.
Wow.
That to me, that's the gold standard. But anyways, I've told them I'm okay with it.
See, in my head, it's okay. Roll inspiration. Somebody honestly, the best case scenario. I say roll inspiration. Helen turns to you and pies you in the face.
Pretty much, yeah.
That is ideal. Helen, if Helen's not watching, they're not allowed to watch.
No,
I will text Helen. Hi, Spade.
Spade, how's it going?
I'm chatting about DM Inspo and how that's working, and also floor inspiration today.
And pieing me in the face.
And pieing you in the face.
Yeah. So, anyways, we are aware. I have given my consent. I suspect I will regret that when it actually happens, but I have given my consent for this to occur. So.
Yes. You will definitely regret. It will be like a whipped cream pie. It won't be like a.
It sounds like fun until it happens, and then I'll probably be like, "Why did I allow this?"
But then you get pie.
Then I get pie, but not really pie.
Not really pie. Maybe we'll bring you like a little hand pie as an apology.
Okay.
I know a place that does incredibly good berry hand pies. So.
But anyways, yes, we have not forgotten, and I have acquiesced to this. I have arranged for this to be possible.
Yes. So, back to my little list.
Yeah.
Just a reminder before we get started on DM inspiration is that I have been having a lot of fun rolling up random potions for our random potion inspo. They do all have minor positive effects. They are good for the players.
I mean, the one that I drank, once you understand what it does, is phenomenal.
Yes.
Really phenomenal.
And I'm going to try to keep them, keep the same ones on the list for a little while before rotating them out. But I am working on a list of 20, so they will be rolling a d20 for a potion.
We also probably won't all chug them instantly next time. It was just like, Eric made it pretty clear that he was looking for some chaos, so
I'm having them made so that honestly starting a couple, doing of them in combat isn't the worst, but isn't the best.
Yeah.
So it'll be a fun little...
But in case anyone forgot the mechanics, the idea of the potions is you can do a $2 direct
effect
donation. Instant, we get a potion just sort of airdropped to us.
Yep, Hunger Games style.
You can do it at any time. Generally speaking, if you say hey, use this immediately, we probably will. There will be exceptions, but
I don't really see a lot of cases unless it's the middle of a middle of a boss fight. Even is
honestly, it depends how we're doing. if it's down to the wire, we'll probably do it just who knows?
Just to see what happens. Yeah.
But yeah, generally speaking, it just sort of, if you want us to use it right away, let us know. Otherwise, we'll probably hold on to it for a little bit.
I think our general conclusion on it has been we want to use it same session that it's received.
Yeah. We don't want to stockpile them.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
A couple other things I wanted to bring up. So you'll notice that I've interrupted the party chatting in the middle of the floor, in the middle of the area with leaves are rustling. And I do, in fact, because the thing about combat games is keeping them moving, keeping the pacing up between floors. So I have my fun little 1-minute timer here.
Yeah.
And after a certain amount passes on my computer screen, I start flipping this, and every single one he gets closer until And I just like it. I like having a physical hourglass. I could just set a timer, but there's something about
Yeah, and that's something that
tip in the sky
that I was chatting with one of the group a little while ago. I forget who. And we determined that we need to do better because sometimes for the players, we want to have our little role play moments.
Yeah.
which is not conducive to the timer. But we also need to be explicit about the fact that time is not really passing when we're having these.
Yeah.
So like, no attuning, no searching, no, like, we can't do any actions. If we want to have like a cute little role play sesh, great.
Yes.
But mechanically, we're in a time stop.
Yes. And that's why I'm not doing it on a hard timer. I'm playing it by ear before I start flipping.
Totally.
Once you guys have those like super awesome moments, once you can feel it petering a little.
I agree. Yeah.
And that's when I start going, okay, we're gonna move on.
I think you've been doing excellent with the timing.
I hit my mic again, but
I have had no complaints. So
I am glad. I've been like, there's a hard balance to keeping it.
It is
scooting and not scooting.
Especially when this is meant to be a mechanical, like, dungeon crawl. Like, it is. There needs to be some RP so that people care at least a little bit about the characters, even if it's just hating them.
Yes.
But at the same time, you know, it's mechanics. We gotta go.
Absolutely. Speaking of Deadliest dungeon mechanics, we are hoping to have Devin and probably Tommy on some of these build streams, so look forwards to that. Definitely going to be picking Devin's brain about designing for Deadliest, because I'm happy with what I've been doing so far, but it'd be nice to get more inspiration, more like chats about from somebody who's very experienced and done a fantastic job with the show. So.
I wouldn't listen to him.
Thank God he's busy with Valentine's Day and not watching the stream.
Yeah, I suspect going forwards, two things will happen. I think Devin will probably start coming in on these more frequently.
Yep.
This weekend, he just couldn't be here. No problem.
That's okay.
And also, we'll see, because availability is always tricky, but past players who have spent a long time in the Deadliest, like Sam,
absolutely,
Adam, if they're interested in coming in and chatting about stuff.
Absolutely.
Those two spend
those two especially
doing Deadliest Dungeon as players. So
yeah, and they also have very fun, different perspectives on the dungeon, which I would be very excited to talk to them about, especially Adam, actually.
Yeah.
I see Sam a lot, but and Adam's very mechanic focused from what I know.
He is. Well, he also ran, I don't think it was ever branded as Deadliest Dungeon, but he ran, I forget what it was actually called, but it was a gladiatorial arena of monster battles.
Ooh, nice.
So it wasn't the same as Deadliest Dungeon in that you're like doing a dungeon crawl, but it was literally like you're just gladiators and you're fighting beast after beast after beast after beast. And it was very much in the same spirit as Deadliest Dungeon. I think it was Deadliest Dungeon, but I don't think it was branded that way.
Yeah.
So he has, like, he's a great one for, like, combat mechanics and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
He had some really creative combat mechanics. So.
Hell yeah. Definitely want to talk to him then, because I love me some custom stat block creative bullshit going on.
Yeah, I suspect that... we could get him in at least once or twice for some of this stuff.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Onto inspiration chats. So we brought it up
You're
at the end.
You're awarding me 200 inspiration? Nice. Thank you. Oh, okay. Shut up now.
Implementation, we've chatted a little bit about it. If anybody in the audience or just even putting it down in the comments, the new inspiration system for the players and the DM not being able to use the inspiration chart during sessions. I think it works. Like we've had two sessions with it now? 3?
Yeah, sort of 3. Yeah. The first one obviously was sort of a last minute decision, so there was some balancing, but the second session was good. I know there were no deaths in the second session, but that was really preparation for the fact that you almost killed all of us last time.
Also these dice have been put away. They're put away. They're in timeout from Deadliest for now.
Yeah.
That was an astonishing number of 2s on attack rolls.
It was actually.
Like truly astonishing number of 2s.
It was kind of shocking, yeah.
But we got our murders in last week.
Yeah. I mean, you almost got a TPK, which is very rare in Deadliest Dungeon.
Yeah.
Because like there's lots of times where all 4 characters will die in a session.
Yeah.
It's very rare that they all die at the same time.
Yeah.
And you were this close.
It. Yeah. The double whammy of the shark into everything else. I think really nailed it. That 1 HP is so fun though, because a
Yes.
full TPK has mechanics around it that I will reveal when it happens.
Yeah, no, to be clear, we are all aware that we are worse off having not TPK.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited. We had our chat about like starting condition of everything for next week, so
Yeah.
we're gonna roll right into that.
Yeah.
But we have the DM inspiration chart, which I did mention I would go over on our next build stream, which this is. So we have our DC increase for traps, for checks, which is, we're treating it as ability score point buy. I haven't nailed down the exact inspiration spending for it yet because, again, it's a little bit futsy.
Bottom line, we're going to end up changing that as we figure it out anyways. It's very hard to math that out ahead of time.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah, adding a trap is just a standard DC. The base will be 12 plus proficiency DC.
Cool.
Or 10 plus proficiency. Again, it's a balancing thing. I'm not sure. But like for 10 inspiration, I think 12 plus proficiency is pretty good.
Yeah, for 10?
For 10 inspo.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Just
sure.
like dropping in.
Because that's going to be like, that's currently like a DC 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like not unreasonable, and then you combo it with the increase, and then
it might even be low, to be honest.
For 10 inspo?
Yeah, I might almost go 13 plus proficiency, because right now that'd be 15.
Mm-hmm.
And like, we all have our qualities, right? So
That's
like,
true.
we have a rogue that should theoretically be able to detect traps.
Yes, Bezkar, you are the reason I had to rewrite both inspiration charts.
That's right.
Although I do really like the changes. So honestly, kind of thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm enjoying.
To be fair, I have been arguing for an asymmetric system since day one.
So fair.
But yes, you are the person who ultimately broke
we love you for it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think the flow of the game is way better now.
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
For sure. 25 to give the boss a use of legendary resistance.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's probably about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe 20, but yeah.
That's... Yeah. 20 is a legendary action.
Okay.
From a preset list.
Okay.
Each boss has some fun stuff they can do.
I mean, legendaries are fucking unreal.
They're so annoying. I love them.
They're so rough.
I hate them as a player, but I can't wait.
They're rough. That's probably fair.
Yeah. Similarly, 20 to add in a lair action. So similar to a dungeon augment,
which are
but
also
like
horrible. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely had some fun ones. Area 1. I do particularly like the moss lair action, because it's not it's not prevalent until it is, and when it is, hooey.
Yeah.
I had some fun with that.
For sure.
Dungeon. The dungeon augment is pretty. We're still futzing.
Yeah,
again.
It's a hard one because I think really layer actions are
more interesting.
They're more concise.
I consider Timmy a dungeon augment.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, we did say, but Timmy's a big dungeon augment.
Oh,
like it was, and I think those are interesting because they add flavor, right? Yeah. The classic like relatively inexpensive dungeon augment that's also sort of, because it stays with you for the whole floor, so it's like, well, it can be very powerful.
Yes.
I personally prefer either, things like Timmy that is just like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, yes, he's powerful and awful and everything else, but he was also a huge donation to make it happen.
Yeah.
Alternatively.
And he's fun. Like, he's a fun mechanic to have in the dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas
absolutely.
It's not like a full dungeon, like -2 to something or whatever.
Yeah, like those get repetitive and they get forgotten. Whereas layer actions are much more concise. It's like when you're in this area,
this happens.
It hits you way harder.
Yeah.
But you can, outside of the boss fight, get away from it by simply not being in that room.
Yep, or simply not being part of that, like whatever mechanic it's affecting or something. And having them on a set 20 initiative count, once you're going through the list, it's hard to forget.
Yeah, I like layer actions better than augments, with the caveat that like custom augments are always fun, right?
The pieing breaking the player's inspo, I'm not actually worried about.
No, I'm not either.
Because A, I trust the players.
Yeah.
That's just like thing of the show. I trust the players. But B, I get to do some crazy ass shit. It's gonna be so good. You guys are gonna go into the boss with like full long rest, and I'm gonna get to just like beat the hell out of you.
Well, and I'll tell you, historically, when like right off the top, any one of us that gets that would be like long rest.
Yeah.
And like there goes a chunk of it right there, just
Yeah.
because like I mean, come on, of
It's
course
so
we're gonna
important to like long rests are.
It's what we miss in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah. We often build Deadliest dungeon characters around the fact that it's like we don't get long rests.
Yeah, because that makes warlocks like actually.
And that's why I chose the wizard approach that I did, because I can at least get some level of spell slots back on a short rest. On a short rest.
Yeah.
We still don't get those very often, but it's a start.
Paladin gets stuff back on a short rest. Rogue is really freaking good.
Yeah, rogues are. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, rogues are crazy good in Deadliest.
Yeah.
So it's exciting.
Rogues are a good Deadliest class.
We will be revealing subclasses for everybody after this area, which is going to be exciting as well.
Yeah, I actually still have to lock mine down. I haven't fully decided.
I know what Austin's is, and he picked it specifically to harass me. And thank you, Austin. I guess it's still better than Cloud Room.
Cloud Rune is so ridiculous.
Shouldn't have done that while you were drinking. Yeah, Cloud Rune, it's still better than Cloud Rune. I had to play with Cloud Rune once, never again.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's the worst. Klaus I'm excited for. I know Flit and Dash are going to actually have different subclasses, which is super delightful to me.
Yeah.
We're actually using some homebrew stuff for that as well, which is fun. Yeah. Something we can incorporate in Deadliest. I took a look at the homebrew. It's reasonable, so I like it.
I've got it narrowed down for the wizard. I mean, it's a wizard. There's only so much that's subclassing, but I'm just deciding how Imarian I'm going with the wizard.
Yeah, I love it. So that's Dungeon Augment. Reinforcement enemies. Delayed enemy reinforcements or non-delayed.
Yes.
10 inspo.
Yeah, I think as long as the DC on them isn't too bad, it's
and
fine.
Depending on like what enemy it is how many reinforcements.
Yeah.
You know. Increasing the stat block of a monster. This I have not mapped out yet, so it's not currently on the menu, but it's something that is written in here. I am going to make a little like menu, I love calling them menus, of stat block upgrades. So like this much inspo to up this stat, this much inspo to up to hit, this much inspo to up their AC, and people can kind of like almost like, well, I want to say Legos the enemies. Yeah. You can just kind of stack a couple extra pieces on there and make them
within reason. Obviously, there are limits.
Everything is up to DM discretion, of course. We love and appreciate you guys.
AC.
You can't just make them impossible to hit. Additional room once per floor or per planning session available unlock.
Yeah.
I will say that is what the treasure room was. I just went, I want an additional room in this area. Yeah. So we have one. And finally,
just to make it harder.
Just to make it harder. It'll be like a once per area, but it's a 50.
I mean, in fairness, the extra room was what sealed the deal on us dying.
Yeah. And I will cut down the inspiration for this use of it, but because in the true use, it's 50 inspiration, but it's something where we want to implement, oh my god, what's that called? The thing that lets us interact with the audience live in planning stuff. Tom's been promoting it.
Oh, Infinite Stories.
Infinite Stories. We'll be using Infinite Stories. It will be a blank room, and the DM, me, ostensibly, will be building the room with the audience.
Yeah.
Like, adding traps, of course, might require inspiration, but, like, maybe a certain amount of traps, a certain amount of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, getting audience inspiration to put the room together.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really fun.
I mean, I think the add a room sort of takes the shape of... in lieu of just adding traps everywhere.
Yeah.
Because you could, and there's no problem with that. If we sort of hit that threshold, which, thanks to Beskar, I think we're still probably at that threshold.
Oh, we are.
You can, instead of just adding more traps, you can be like, here's a new room with like, obviously, adding the room costs something in and of itself because it is another piece that we have to go through. It burns more resources. Yeah. But within that room, it's not just an empty room for like the 50 inspo.
It's whatever you
It's got some stuff in it, and then you add to it.
Especially because this season is video game inspired.
Yeah.
People tend to have opinions and thoughts about video games.
Yeah. For sure.
And so we're gonna...
Nobody has ever had an opinion about a video game.
Nobody's strong opinions about video games.
No.
Who would have strong opinions about pixels?
I've never heard of anyone having an opinion.
So, in general.
In general. I've never heard, I don't know that word.
Oh, so you have no opinions about me asking you to use your imagination, huh?
No, I just have no imagination. That's the problem.
So, finally, add cursed item or add curse. 20 inspo. Slap something in. I am so sorry. I have this on because I'm waiting on somebody's confirmation that they landed a flight safely.
You know what?
I'm sorry.
I would imagine that it wasn't happening, but as we've covered, I have no imagination, so I'm in trouble here.
But yeah.
Yeah, that seems fair for curse.
Insofar as cursed items, I have a list going of ideas that I have.
Yeah.
I also have a suggestion from Devin, which I'm looking to implement because the Evil Dead source book, also made by Linvander Studios, if I recall correctly, has a list of curses. And they're fun, and we can just pull from there as well. But I have some unique ones that I find interesting too. Definitely none of the items you guys have picked up are cursed, and nothing bad is going to ever happen.
No. Well, obviously.
Of course not.
I'm sure that vial that Solomon picked up is perfectly normal and has nothing bad
Normal
about it.
and fine.
Yeah.
But, so, based on this list, which, okay, this is a practicality question, so how much we discuss it on stream, A-okay. Do we have a website available?
No, because somebody hasn't given me the access to actually direct something. I am
We
gonna end up,
will eventually.
well, honestly, I'm probably just gonna end up like registering like Deadliest Dungeon Appendix.com or something and just putting stuff there, because in theory, like, I'm pretty sure Tom has the domain deadliestdungeon.com.
Just because, and just for reference, for putting the inspiration lists up on there, putting maybe the potion list up on there for our audience to look at.
We're supposed to have our character sheets. We're supposed to have like past boss like stat blocks.
Oh, cool.
Well,
that might be Patreon.
Unless they go to Patreon.
It might be Patreon. It might be, we'll see.
But like in general, yeah, we're supposed to have all kinds of things on there.
Or maybe they get uploaded to Patreon, and then like at the end of the floor they get put up on.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the bottom line is we are supposed to have a website with all kinds of information.
Okay.
We currently do not.
Currently a little bit sketchy. Like not fully implemented yet. That's okay.
Yeah.
That is A-okay. So, out of curiosity, now that I've gone through the list, we can apply it to Area 1, which is why I have this sheet of paper and a giant fucking Sharpie. We can go through and kind of see the augments I made to Area 1 in retrospect.
Yeah.
Because I had the full area written, pretty much literally before the start of the first session.
Yeah.
And then I had to go back through and change almost everything.
Mm-hmm.
Not physically, the rooms were the same, but I had to change a lot and honestly augment a lot and add entire new rooms and things.
Yeah, for sure.
First thing, so this is just 4 to A1.
Well, right off the top, Timmy was 50.
Which was
but that was separate. That was a one-off custom thing.
One-off custom thing, super fun. Thank you, Beskar. But
I've enjoyed Timmy.
I have so enjoyed Timmy, especially the offhand attack thing gave me so much fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, 2025 rules, I guess.
Yeah.
But I will say that I don't know what to rule it as. That shark was new. Just so you guys are aware, that shark was added in, and literally in the stat block in my notes, there are giant shark brackets Beskar. Literally. I am not kidding you when I wrote that in. Because
that made that floor way harder.
Nightmare. Originally, I was just going to have like essentially piranhas that would have a pull action, so they could drag you further away if you didn't. But
as opposed to a gnash and rip us apart and jump out and push us off the
Also,
ledges.
I love the split second of, can we kill this? You can't.
No.
Nope.
No.
I was like, how do I like get across to the players that this is not going to work? It is a baby shark.
Yeah.
It has 126 hit points.
Oh, Jesus.
You're not supposed to kill it.
For the record, we weren't going to try anyway.
Good.
Austin might have, but none of the rest of us. Yeah.
It has a 23 strength stat.
Oh, my goodness.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And a 21 con. You're not getting through that thing.
No.
It was not meant to be get through.
No, it was just to make it fucking hard to get across.
Yes.
Which it did.
Yep.
I mean, we
Blood
never
frenzy.
got past the second pillar.
No, you didn't. And honestly, like, I was in between whether or not to fully anti-magic field that banana.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's not fair. Like, after the shark took its, like, first 2 turns, I went, no.
With Timmy there as well,
Yeah.
anti-magic field would have probably made that impossible.
Yes, Beskar, thank you very much.
I love the shark.
The shark has water breathing. It can only breathe underwater. It would
Yeah.
not be able to follow you anywhere, which is why I'm thinking of categorizing it as like a lair action almost.
I think that's reasonable.
Like the
to be
dungeon
honest.
augment, like an augment lair action kind of. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
think that's
call
about
that
right.
like 20.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I think that's a solid 20 because it is a massive threat, but it's also a threat that's locked to the water.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it was one of those, like, if it had just been in the water and couldn't do anything else,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be very interesting. But the fact that it jumped and was able to, like, grab us off ladders, yes, I think a layer action is, yeah.
As a reaction, just
Yeah.
so people know, as a reaction, it could use jumping the shark, recharging
Which
on
is
a
great.
5 or a 6, as a melee attack, 10-foot line lead up to knock somebody off.
Yeah.
And the reason it's a reaction is because I wanted the stone pillars to be a safe space
Right.
for you guys from that attack.
Yeah. But as we were walking across,
As you're walking across, if it spots it,
yeah.
just make that a little bit harder.
Yeah.
And by a little bit, I mean a lot of it. It hits for a lot.
Oh, yeah,
Which is why I
no.
added a save.
No, it was rough. Yeah. Yeah.
But
yeah.
it is a tough battle.
Yeah.
On the subject of adding fun stuff, living armor. Living armor, everybody's favorite.
It's so good.
I really went every single session. There is a moment I go, oh no, the players are going to make the smart decision, and the cool thing that I've spent an hour writing will never be accessed.
You can count on Austin to do the dumb thing.
After rolling inspiration, touching the scale mail is such a choice. Such a choice. I am so glad that he
Yeah.
made that choice.
Yeah.
This armor, I shit you not, has 2 full pages of written content. Hi B!
Hey B, how's it going?
Hello! Good evening. I love the good morning and good evening in the same chat. Fantastic.
Yes.
Meanwhile, it's mid-afternoon
Wow.
for us.
Yeah.
So, hell yeah. There is so much about this living armor. Not going to lie, the armor will show up again if you guys don't pick it up.
Oh, I would expect so.
It's coming. It's coming for you guys. And honestly, I would put that one at a 30 inspiration to add, considering how much there is going on with it. It's both
Yeah.
an enemy and an item.
Yeah.
Adding that in,
Yeah, I mean, I
pretty
think,
tough.
yeah, I think if it didn't follow us, that would be too much. But the
Yeah.
fact that it is going to be the Snidely Whiplash of cursed items, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not cursed. That's not cursed.
Well, that's
It's not
technically
cursed.
probably true, but
It's not cursed. It's fine. It
Yeah.
definitely doesn't have a lot of things I'm gonna have to deal with. It's just normal scale
see,
mail.
if we can stack enough horrible things on us, she'll forget to do them, and it'll be good for us.
Considering I instantly forgot that Helen had poisoned,
Yeah.
was poisoned
Yeah.
between sessions. God, I need to just like have a conditions. That's a lie. I have a conditions list for the players actually
Yeah.
in my folder of like what
The
you guys
party
have on
is
you,
cursed.
all that jazz.
The party is cursed. I mean, let's be fair.
Yes. Now we get into the less fun stuff. I did add the treasure room. And
Yes.
for everything but living armor as part of that and all the items as part of that, I'm gonna knock that down to a 40 for the treasure room, or maybe even a 30.
I think even a 20. And here's
25.
why.
Let's-
25 is
let's
fine.
25.
Here's why. I think that the first session, because we sort of misjudged the difficulty with us having inspiration and you not.
Yeah.
I think adding the extra room was was a good way to
accommodate
balance for that.
Yeah.
Like we took damage. We spent resources in that first session, but not as much as we probably should have. So I think discounting that by half is pretty reasonable.
Yeah, and plus the audience didn't get to build it with me.
Right.
So.
Right.
Also,
yeah.
On the subject of using Ferrero Rochers as
the gold.
Well, we used it as a spell marker on Wednesday.
Yeah. I need to cut us some
we need to do
markers.
some spell markers.
Yeah.
Especially if we have me on the team.
Yeah.
And also, who else would be doing shit like that? Austin.
Yeah.
As well. But not a promo at all, but gold piles. Makeshift gold piles.
Yeah.
Makeshift gold piles. Works surprisingly, shockingly well.
They did work pretty well. She is currently writing down the inspiration spent on augmenting the floor that we just finished. I mean,
yes.
Technically 3 of us aren't really finished yet. And it's not the whole floor. We finished floor 2 part A.
Yes, which is...
Floor 2 is a big one. We're basically like, are we leveling up in between, or are we leveling up at the end?
You're leveling up at the end.
Yeah.
But we're getting a lot of the behind the scenes nailed down during this floor.
Yeah.
So it's taking a bit, and also it's nice to have a little more wiggle room to test out the inspiration.
Yeah, for sure.
The new inspiration.
Well, and also we want to, as part of moving to DM building along with the audience, and Infinite Stories should help with this a lot, because it doesn't have to be a one-time thing, it can be ongoing.
Yep.
We want to do build streams and debriefs and check in with the audience and all of that stuff. We want to do that more frequently. That's why we're looking to have guests on that aren't me to talk about like level design and combat design and everything else. We want these build streams to happen more frequently so that you all have more input, and also be interesting streams in and of themselves.
Yeah.
I'm not that interesting to chat about this stuff in some ways, because I'm part of it. So I'm a little biased. I'm a masochist, so I will help you make things harder. But
and you are very good at compartmentalizing.
I will never metagame what I know for my character.
Yes, but there are things I want the live reaction of. There are things that,
I'm new to Deadliest Dungeon, whereas somebody like Adam or Sam, they've had years.
Yeah.
Devin, Tom, like all of these people will be rotating through. We're gonna
maybe someday we get Kyle on to chat.
Hey man, maybe.
Honestly,
that's on you.
I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, it would be.
Like truly old DM, new DM.
In terms of the Deadliest Dungeon, nobody has matched Kyle.
No, absolutely the hell not. And honestly, I think I need some of that energy.
Yeah.
I need the energy of just kill everybody. Just destroy them.
Yeah, just absolute hatred.
And now I'm gonna sauce on an extra 10, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
Trap DCs got fucking jacked.
Yeah.
Especially in that barrel room, those trap DCs I jacked them. I went home the first day. I went home the first day, looked at them, and went up immediately up. Yeah. The fermented rotting fruit DC is at 18 con save. An 18 con save for level 2.
At level 2, that's rough, yeah. Thank you, B, I appreciate that. I do try and make chat feel like part of the stream, so.
And that's also especially what these streams are for.
That is a big part of it. We want the audience to feel like they have a say in how Deadliest Dungeon runs, because this is the show that is unequivocally, like, Ties of the Bind, we run it for the audience, but let's not kid ourselves. It's for us, too. We have a lot of fun on doing Ties of the Bind. Deadliest is really all about the audience, so we want to make sure that people have input and people are enjoying it.
So and also originally it was 3 bucktooth rats popping out for a fight.
Yes.
And I jacked that up too.
Yeah.
It was if anybody got hit by the monkeys, DC 16 strength save, or you take damage and get stampeded.
Yeah.
There was the bomb barrel that you guys managed to avoid. Yeah, but it's not as fun, Vezkar.
Yeah, right? I mean, come on.
Look,
of course we're not going to ignore
I am so happy that you have figured out a way to be a detriment to the players, even after we took away active DM inspiration use, by bribing them.
No,
it's fantastic. I love it. You adjusted so fast.
It's so funny because when I first came in as Phineas to Deadliest Dungeon in the last season, my first reaction was, they explained that it was the deadliest dungeon.
Yep.
And I, as soon as I learned that I was there with, like, friendly characters, I was like, well, it's not the deadliest dungeon, then is it?
Exactly.
It's like, come on, if we're not attacking each other, is it truly the deadliest dungeon?
Breaking stuff, yes.
Yeah.
Is it upgraded after it's broken? I like the bribery.
Oh, I love the bribery.
I find it hilarious.
I think the bribery is great, especially things like, I'll give you inspiration if you leave the party. That's perfect.
It's hysterical. But yeah, for Area 1, I'd call that an 85.
Yeah, I think that's...
And mostly, that's on me. I will say that's on me for making it a little too frickin' easy right off the rip.
Well, yes and no. I mean...
A little bit.
Well, so look, the general goal is for player inspiration and DM inspiration to be largely
equivalent,
balanced. And I think that that's probably pretty close.
It's a little higher, I would say, but not by a significant margin.
Not by a crazy amount, but also keep in mind that some of this stuff, I mean, like, we're not technically out yet. The living armor is not resolved.
No.
Like, it's not done.
It's not. It's gonna be in front of you.
Yeah.
He's still there on the map.
Yeah. Like, so like, I think we're trending in the right direction. Obviously, it's the first floor. We'll see as we go. But I think at least as a first pass, this is in the right realm. The only thing that we'll probably end up tweaking, other than just like the cost of DCs here and there, the reinforcements. Reinforcements have notoriously been hard to lock down, but we'll figure it out.
Also, thank you, B. Thank you so much. I do my best.
Yeah.
Also, I love interacting with you guys. You guys are all amazing, but like, yeah, B, Bezkar, the like mega regulars, fan-fucking-tastic.
Obviously. And that's part of why we want to start using things like infinite stories, because it will give us more ability to
I am certain people have such cool ideas, and I wanna toss them in here. Speaking of fun ideas, so back to the DK chat.
Oh yes.
Now that we got our
yes
logistics.
Tell us how you're going to kill us now.
Yes. Second thing before we get the camera moved. I just wanted to this huge shout out to Ivacor in chat for suggesting this to me and also for helping me get these.
Yes, we were trying to figure out how to do the banana idols.
We were trying to figure out how to do the banana idols, and for those of you, I mean everybody, actually probably everybody around is older than me. But even I as a kid, the little gotcha capsule candy machines at the mall.
Sure, yeah.
I remember the banana candies.
Sure, yeah.
And I was looking for them, and Bulk Barn has them, and I got so many.
I imagine they're a North American thing, but I don't know.
Yeah, no idea.
B could probably tell us. But yeah, no, the banana candy is a great idea.
It cracks me up so much, just in general.
Yeah.
Like, it's hysterical to me. But, yes, I almost said Deadliest Dungeon Talk. This is the Deadliest Dungeon Talk, but also Donkey Kong Talk.
It sure is.
So the first area was, thank you, Aiden. The first area was very much Jungle Japes based.
Yes.
And those of you who know DK64 know that there are a lot of very, very iconic areas in that game. It's a very iconic old school, like even 64 is very iconic old school
Very
game.
much so.
And I have a couple favorites. The galleon, the ship. I will let Mega fans know I am unfortunately going to skip the ship for a couple reasons. Number one, we have a very ship-based game on Wednesdays.
Yes.
And number two, I don't want this floor to go on forever.
That's fair.
And I don't think I can do it justice as well as the other stuff I want to do justice in the amount of time I want to keep it to. But do know that Gangplank Galleon from Smash Bros. Is my favorite song off the OST, and it is fan-fucking-tastic. I love it so much. We will do ships and pirates and all that stuff justice in future floors.
Fair enough.
Because we have a mega list of all the stuff that we're interested in doing, and that is on there. Brief side note on the mega list. I was thinking of, and this is something I'll probably chat with Devin or somebody else about, mini floors, essentially. 1 or 2 session, bite-sized mechanics-based.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of mechanics that I'm interested in that would not work as a full floor, and that are, or I wouldn't want to be a full floor, and that aren't well incorporated into like full floors, but are super fun.
Yeah, so there's lots of ways to deal with that. One is just to make it like a super sloggy, like single floor, but just like make it so that like there's multiple waves of enemies or any number of things.
Right.
You can totally do that. Yeah.
Or just like a one session slam off a mini, like a little.
Yeah, it's just in terms of the deadliness of it.
It's gonna be very deadly.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Is like you kill a creature and you instantly spawn a new one or something. Like make sure that it's super deadly. But we can do one.
Oh, I have to spoil it. I'm too excited. I have to spoil it. So there are some video games out there where you use your corpse as material or ways to get further. And as a full floor, I think that'd be ridiculous because I'd have to remove the kill cap.
Yeah, which you could
like
do.
mega skyrocket it. But I think it's very in line with Deadliest Dungeon and the characters realizing my corpse is there and having to contend with the fact that we have to use, yourself from a previous incarnation to get somewhere. And
totally.
I think the roleplay possibilities of that are hysterical. And stuff like that. Stuff like that where it's like, I wouldn't want it to be a lot of sessions. I probably wouldn't even level you guys up off it. Especially once we get to like level 5 or 6 or 7, I think like throwing in a couple small tweaks around there, having you guys sit out, because those levels are kind of like a nice, you're very strong, you have a wide variety of abilities to play with, and we can kind of, there are lore reasons that it'll work as well. Sure. So I think it'll be nice.
As far as I'm concerned, whatever you want to try. I mean, the worst thing that can possibly happen is we try it and it doesn't work. And if we're talking about something that's a one-session thing,
no harm, no foul.
That's pretty low risk, right? Yeah. B, the idea of stuff that looks horrifying but is in fact not is great.
I like it.
Devin has definitely done that in the past.
Yep.
And I think the trick is right now our party is not paranoid enough.
Yes, but we will get there.
Yeah, honestly, I think, and this is a joint project for all of you. I think that more truly innocuous things need to start biting us in the ass.
Even more. Okay.
Yeah, well, so far, like for instance, like when we've gone through those portals,
it's been fine.
It's been fine. I'm not saying everything needs to be deadly, because obviously we need, not every single thing can hurt us, or else we'll be too paranoid to go anywhere.
Yeah.
But like, for instance, the ladder in the first floor there that we use to like climb up to the cage, have it just like, I don't know, turn our arm to wood when we touch it for 1d6 rounds or something.
Just have stuff going on.
Just random crap. It doesn't even, like, some of it doesn't even need to impede us in the game necessarily, but just train...
Psychologically.
Yeah, like, train our characters a little bit more to just be like, oh, that's... I understand. I shouldn't touch anything without thinking it through. Or maybe not anything, but, like, most things.
Yeah.
I think that more psychological warfare against our characters is totally on board.
Already.
There's definitely a level at which it's too much. Like the one Deadliest Dungeon crew eventually would do things like arguing for half an hour about opening a door. Yeah. I think that's too much.
That's what I'm trying to avoid.
I think that's too much. But at the same time, the idea that our characters right now are just picking up stuff in a treasure room, even if I'm wrapping it in my cloak a little bit, like, we shouldn't be that blasé. We should be punished. Now, the armor goes... The armor will help with that.
The armor will help with that.
I'm sure when I find out what that crystal flask does, it will help with that.
Or some of the other stuff you guys picked
I
up.
hope those gold coins that we took are cursed, frankly.
Don't worry about it.
I hope that they are. But yes, I think once we're paranoid enough, then adding stuff that is actually innocuous but looks maybe dangerous, like a treasure chest on a pedestal that's actually okay, I think is great.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
It's going to be, we're going to push into more of that. maybe not even, maybe in this form, maybe not quite, but
Yeah.
definitely there are thoughts going around about the third floor that will be very fun. Of course, we're going to be mixing things up with the different games and different win conditions.
Yeah.
This floor is going to be pretty standard.
Yeah.
Floor guardian, get out kind
Yeah.
of thing. But in the midst of that, I do have some thoughts about it, which I was jotting down. I have my little notebook.
How many thoughts exactly?
Like 8.5.
Okay. Wait, first I want to hear the half thought.
Oh, they're just like sub thoughts
Yeah.
on things.
Continue.
But back to DK.
Yeah.
The next area will be based off Frantic Factory,
Okay.
which was teased at the end as I keep calling him Ariset. Literally, as Eleanor.
I was gonna say he's Eleanor and
Irene.
Yeah, Klaus is Irene.
I'm gonna make them name tags.
I
in
can't
character.
believe you allowed them to have those names.
They didn't tell me it.
Oh, okay, okay.
I was not informed.
Okay, because yeah, I'm like, come on, guys.
I don't think they told each other.
I think we should just start calling them Big E and Little E.
Literally, my character is going to make them name tags
Yeah, that's fair.
because it's getting ridiculous.
It's getting ridiculous, yeah.
They're not allowed to make fun of me for that. It's actually like it's actually hard.
That's the funniest thing is like they're always like, you can't remember. It's like I look at the screen every time I have to give you inspiration. I don't remember either.
Incredible. But yeah, Frantic Factory, as teased by the hissing and clanging of heavy machinery. I love me a factory level. in a
Factory
video
levels
game.
are great.
They're such a bastard to get through.
Sure.
Usually.
Yeah.
They're super fun. They're very timing based.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is also very fun. Not a factory, but I love me some like GLaDOS portal style behind the scenes, sneaking into the background of things going on. You could just permakill one of them.
I like that solution.
Yeah, honestly, it
I
would be Eleanor.
Unless Klaus's character really buttons up the whole everyone's a friend thing.
I like Irene.
I do like Irene, and honestly, he's learning.
Yeah,
he's learning.
Timmy was in there to really help with that.
Yeah, yeah. But I do love his initial reaction was just, ENE too, yeah, perfect.
Eleanor, honestly, that shove is a nightmare. Shove with no DC. Crazy wild.
Well, now you know how I feel about all these fucking grapples that Devin always put in, where it's like you don't get a save check. It's like,
yeah,
you're gonna do that damage to me and grapple me with no save. Like, come on.
Yeah.
There are other mechanics.
Absolutely. And definitely, like, I think Eleanor's subclass that he wants to go for is also going to be a pain in my butt.
So the one thing you will find about Austin is that he will always min-max his Deadliest Dungeon character. Always.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
That's what the game is kind of about. It's just also that he does it in a way that because he's good with mechanics, he's a Magic the Gathering player. It's my nightmare.
Yeah. No, it's good. It brings a flavor that's needed in Deadliest Dungeon, for sure.
Hi, Jen, Eric.
Eric, how's it going?
But it's an energy that's needed, but also, man, he's too good at it, and it makes my life terrible.
Although, I swear to God, if he starts spoiling what spells I'm casting again, I'm going to reach across the table and slap him. Oh, you know what would be funny is if you cast this right now. Thanks.
I do appreciate it, because as a DM, I'm like, I want to know what's happening in my environment, and I go, oh,
I
no.
know, but, and hey, any other game, you would know, but in Deadliest, the more you don't know what's going on, the better it is for us. And he's over there, oh, it'd be funny if you cast this. Thanks, asshole.
I'm gonna make you like one of those like gloves, just stuff it with like paper on a stick so you can just like whack from across the table. We'll put it on the end of your staff. That'll be your staff.
Yeah, perfect. With
a hand on the end so you can just smack Austin around.
I'm so glad I didn't cut that staff down. It's so stupid.
It is, for context, because viewers can't see it, it is standing straight up from the floor and it's almost touching the ceiling.
Yeah, it barely fits in the room. Yeah.
It's actually dumb. This room is big.
Yeah, no, those ceilings in here aren't low.
Nope.
I mean, we have an entire AV rig hanging from the ceiling.
Which
that
we can
staff
walk
is
under,
just like
unless you're wearing bunny ears.
plus feet long. It's stupid. What would you need to kill him in the next episode? Oh, I don't know. That depends on what he does in the next episode.
How much inspo to pie Austin in the face?
Ooh.
I'd do it for like 50.
I'd do it for free.
Don't say that.
No. We'll see. Hey, look,
I'll pie Austin in the face off camera for free.
There you go.
I'll just walk up in the round table and do it.
Just do it, yeah. As long as it's not behind the magic counter, that would be bad.
The magic counter is covered in glass, as long as it's not in a storage room.
That's true, yeah. No, I mean, look, I am fundamentally, both on the giving end and the receiving end, I am fundamentally okay with bribing characters to kill each other. I can't put a number on it off the top of my head, but in the right moment, Solomon could take a swipe at. He probably wouldn't win.
No. He has Firebolt's not bad, but Eleanor is a little broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he wins against Eleanor.
Well, certainly not right now because I have no spell slots.
Yeah, that. Also that.
All right, I'm gonna move the camera a little bit.
Yeah, we can get a zoom out on this as I start
zoom out a bit.
Messing around.
We're clearing up, and then we're going to.
We're clearing up. I'm gonna get at least the basis set out. I don't have a lot of time today.
I know. That's
because
totally
I have things going on, so it might be I come in midweek and get more set up. But I'll give you guys the general rundown of what I'm planning, because that way you guys can help influence. And again, we're gonna get more, not details, but more flesh out the build streams more as we progress on them.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I recognize that today's a little bit of a shorter one, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, well, I want to get a couple of other camera angles potentially. Need to figure out how that works, but I do want the build streams to be more engaging for people, like so that they really feel like they're able to watch what's going on better. For instance, this is the last time we'll be using this overlay for it. Like we do have the mini cam where you can see better and everything. Wrong one. But we're gonna have a different overlay for the actual build streams starting on the next one.
Next one, yeah. I'm thinking this will be the last build stream for this floor, unless we have something happens. Unless something happens.
Yeah, and the only other way that we would change that is if you and I chat and decide to do another one like midweek, but we probably won't. You'll probably just build it out and then we'll go.
Yes.
But for the next floor, I want the build stream for the next floor to be a proper thing. I would love to get like actual guests in. I would love it to be an actual true build stream so that you can build a floor well potentially I'd love to get like 2 guests in so that they can oh yes, the bananas that were still in the trunk.
Oh, that one got me.
I'd love to have it so that like we can have a couple people chatting about stuff and with chat while you're actually able to just focus on building.
Yes. What actually got me wasn't the bananas, it's the rat.
Oh yes, the rat was in there too.
The rat was still in there.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Poor guy got messed up.
You know what? I don't feel that bad for him.
And well, why not? He's so cute.
He tried to kill us.
He's so haunted.
Yeah, well.
he's so haunted. We love him. But yeah, for this build stream, again, it's very much going to be like a... Also, yeah, my life's also very busy for the chess app. I'm so sorry, B. I have been so snowed under for the past like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
So we'll do a chess game at some point. I understand your life has also been hectic from what we know. So like, it's okay. We'll just keep the RP moving once if maybe I get back on the boat. Who knows? Who knows what's happening on Wednesdays?
Yeah, I've been meaning to jump into the RP. I've just also been super busy with Streamsmith stuff, but
oh, I was gonna bring you bacon today.
Things are getting better.
Man.
Bring me bacon?
Yeah, because I have a BLT in my lunch.
Oh, I see.
But I forgot to save you a piece.
I see.
That's on me. We'll get bacon in here at some point as well.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping on Wednesday's stream, I think I've got the gutter cheese recipe to where I want it.
Oh. Upsetting. Deeply.
It's good. I like it. It looks pretty horrible.
Good.
So,
I think that's the goal. So.
yeah, I mean, the goal is obviously for it to be delicious but look atrocious. So.
Yep.
Mal forfeits. I rule B wins by default. Yeah, that seems fair.
We're just gonna do this really sketchy, and if it sounds bad, I'm sorry.
What are you doing that's gonna sound bad?
I put the XLR cable in my pocket because this one doesn't have a clip.
I mean, in theory, that shouldn't sound so terrible anymore.
Hopefully.
That was the cable that was a nightmare previously.
Yes.
That I only realized this morning that it was so bad.
Yes.
So it shouldn't be too bad these days, but.
Yes. We can just blame Klaus. Sorry, Klaus.
I totally understand. Yeah, life, right?
Life really gets you.
Life always gets you.
So we're gonna start with, again, Frantic Factory. One thing for this area, I want to be a little more linear. Not like a central, like,
Sure.
Yes, iconic collectathon central room with stuff going on around it. However, this is my game and I get to decide what I do.
Well, you get to decide what you do, and also, I mean, balance is always good, right? Like, yeah, some floors should be just straight up on rails. Just like, no. I still think we should do, at some point, I want to do the, like, literally, yeah, like, you have to move or you die.
Oh, yeah. It will be happening,
100%.
and it's so exciting.
That's the beautiful thing.
That's the other one that I wanted to run as a mini floor. Because I think a true, like, full-on Battletoads mini.
Sure, yeah. Like, every round, you need to average moving 10 feet per round, or you will die, sort of thing, yeah.
So we're going to put this guy over here, because we're going to start building on this side.
Sounds good.
I had some... I did hear, I think putting in an actual shop would be nice. I'm not sure what to put in the shop.
You know what? I'm torn on the shop thing.
Yeah, me too. Because I have an idea for it, which I've already sort of incorporated. So you guys might run into that, you may not. But outside of that idea, I like mini games with rewards and treasure rooms a lot more than I like shop.
Yeah.
And of course it's floor dependent. I know next floor, if all things go as planned, next floor there's going to be a very cool implementation of a shop.
Sure.
So no spoilers for that, because I know...
I think that going forward, there should be two mechanisms for shopping. One, when it thematically makes sense and you have a good concept of what you want, or if the players collectively have figured out, or not players, if the audience has collectively figured out enough stuff to make a shop reasonable,
right,
then by your discretion. And there should be a vending machine in the interfloor, like in the waiting room.
Oh, hell yeah.
That we can get standard things
Vending machine is hilarious.
Like crossbow bolts and like basic necessities that we may need. We should be able to just literally go up to a crazy vending machine and be like, I need beep boop here. And maybe you throw in other stuff here and there, but like it's just, yes, we understand you need rope. You need to be able to get rope. You need to be able to get bolts. You need to be able, like, these are things we need.
Yep.
Those should be available to us at the end of each floor.
Honestly, I like that a lot. Text it to me because I will forget.
Sure.
But I like the idea of a little vending situation.
How much inspo to jam the vending machine? I mean, honestly, it could have a limited number of uses too.
Yeah.
Like, it could be we get a couple of uses and then it jams.
Yeah. That would be really funny.
But, like, there are things that legitimately we should have access to.
Yeah.
And I don't think it needs to be a shop to deal with that. I think it can literally just be simple.
That is, again, things like that might take a little time to implement.
Of course.
But...
well, we won't even be there for another 3 or 4 weeks, so...
That's true, actually.
Yeah. And I can bring in my little bingo thing, my bingo spinner, and we can like throw like extra items in, and just you can hit like the random item and it'll give you something. It could be cursed, it could be good.
Oh, I like
there's
that.
lots of things we can do with that.
That sounds like a fun implementation.
Yeah, and then like obviously if there are things that you think we should have that we are not biting on or whatever during the session, you can always throw in a shop at your discretion.
Yep.
But I think that's the easiest way to get us what we need to make our characters work.
Rather than there has to be a shop every floor and it does this.
Yeah. A mid-floor shop that takes HP as currency. Oh, that's a great idea.
Whew.
But not necessarily every floor.
No.
Right. Like, absolutely, I love the idea of just finding a shop that is like, yes, you can either reduce your max HP for like extra, for like a big value, or you can take damage for a smaller value.
I like that. And honestly, in my head, that's a vending machine.
Yeah.
You put your hand in.
And you can sell items for like temp HP.
I just like the idea of a vending machine with a slot where you stick your arm in.
Mutilates you, yeah.
And it just eats you up.
Yeah. No, I love it. I think that's great. And I'm sure there will be thematically a spot where that makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah, or even just with our like DM characters. There's ways to make that like really work.
Totally. That's a great idea, Eric. But yeah, no, I think that we can make all the shopping stuff pretty simple.
Also, if you need to swap to charging your laptop, you can now.
I'm good for now.
Okay. Yeah.
I got 17%.
Blood draw, yeah, that's cool, yeah. But
Last Christmas is played in a loop in the background.
I literally have that written down, just so you know.
So
when we were talking about it, I wrote it down as a cursed or a floor augment or something.
Yeah, there are things that I've always been struggling with. Like, I would love to do like, I'm a fan of chaos stream.
Chest that starts playing Christmas songs when opened and deals psychic damage.
Yeah.
Is written in here.
I like
and
that.
in my head, it's Mariah Carey, but.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
It's always Mariah Carey.
I have always struggled with the balance between, like, this is on Dice to Pixels. I played Skull Hotel a bunch. And I hate that game. I like it, but I hate it. It's so anxiety inducing.
Right.
But people enjoy it when I play it, and I'm like, this is great, because that's the point, right? It's entertainment. It's the problem with things like repeating Christmas music for hours is it's great because it's an earworm and it's psychological warfare against the players. Mm-hmm. The trick is
to not make it psychological warfare against the viewers.
Exactly.
Yep,
that's always the struggle. And there's like Halloween and Christmas streams where I've thought about doing that. Like, it's, dread, but every time you fail to pull a block, it's not that you lose your life. It's every time you fail to pull a block, maybe not dread because you had to rebuild the tower, but something like it.
Yeah.
You add another Christmas song. And I don't mean add it to the loop. I mean add it
layered.
Simultaneously.
Yeah, layered.
Things like that. And for the players, that's horrible. But
that's
it would
hilarious.
get horrible for the viewers too.
Yes.
And you need to figure out a balance there. But
a way that's not a total nightmare for everybody involved.
Yeah, like we need to make it so that it's like a radio station that we're hearing and the viewers can optionally go and listen to it, but it's not part of the stream. Something like that.
I like that.
Make them wear headphones for the musical dance. Yeah, exactly. Something like that. But it needs to be something that like you at home can hear if you want to for a minute to hear how awful it is.
Yeah.
But you don't have to listen to it.
It's why I have it as a chest.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah. Because it's also like we can play it a couple times and we can be like, oh, this is terrible. And it's like, okay, canonically your characters take damage, but we can cut the music down.
Yeah. That kind of thing is where I'm going with that one.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, ow.
Yeah. We don't want to. We're cool with making it a bit of a horrible experience for the players, as long as it's entertaining as well.
Yeah.
We don't want it to be a horrible
experience
show for the
viewers.
So, but yeah, I've actually thought about that on many occasions because I do think the idea of actual punishments for doing stuff in the real world, within reason, obviously, is hilarious. I think it's a great idea. I would do a stream with shot callers if they weren't potentially horribly dangerous.
There are ones that aren't.
There are, yeah. I've considered it.
And it's not like it'll be that bad for I think most. worst come to worst, we make everybody get an ECG done before we do anything.
Well, and obviously there's things like, you know, those like shock rings that
like the toys.
They're safe. They're not gonna hurt anybody. But they're, you know, they're not fun. The royalty stuff is another reason. B, it's a good call.
Absolutely.
It's another reason why it needs to be like a separate radio station. But we could we could make it work so that it's a radio, like an internet radio station that people can tune into if they want to listen to it. We just we have to tune into it. We're not allowed to not tune into it. Totally doable. They have to sing to open a door. That's a Devon trap. Although yes, I mean
I like it. I like it. Thank you. Oh, that'd be so funny. Oh. Making Austin rhyme, he just didn't talk.
Shuts down, yeah. It was funny, the town that Devon threw at us in the nightmare the one time that he expected us to have struggle with. It was Tom, I think it was Tom, Chad, Sarah, and I. And Tom and I just no problem at all. Let's just go. And the other two just didn't say anything the entire time. And about 5 minutes into it, he realized that Tom and I were not having a problem with rhyming. And he was like, I've made a horrible mistake. It's like, yeah, we don't have a problem with this. I think you have more of a problem than we do. Sorry, bud.
Incredibly funny.
Just know that if I have to sing to open a door, it's going to be super off-key.
Yep.
Both intentionally and unintentionally.
And it'll be hilarious. It's what we want, honestly, for the show.
For sure.
If the door decides your singing isn't good enough, that's the door's problem.
That's right. Doors burn.
They sure do. I need to stop making things. I need to remember to not make things out of wood.
Yeah, well, I
mean, firebolt.
It's a thing.
Sure is.
I won't abuse it, but
I'm sure.
When an enemy is walking across a wooden ladder, I mean, come on. Of course I'm gonna.
Of course you're going
to. He would do it to me, so.
That's true.
Good old Timmy.
Good old Timmy. We love Timmy.
So, how many weeks out are we for needing? Because you still want to do like the vertical end one, right?
Oh yeah.
How many weeks are we out from that?
Probably like 2, 3.
Oh, okay.
Maybe?
Okay, I will start constructing it then.
We will probably want to start getting it ready. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm imagining it would be cool if you can legitimately like drop a barrel in the top and have it roll down.
Oh my god. It will. The barrel movement will be turn-based.
Okay.
Though, so.
I was thinking like a layer action that you could like drop it down and have us like if it hits you, you take damage.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
We'll talk.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Either way, the basic premise of the thing is cool.
I'm excited.
All doors are now just damp enough to make it not immediately catch fire.
And honestly, like, I love that I can play that reactionary kind of thing because, of course, there is an actual creature, person, a live being, like, building this dungeon. Yeah. So.
Yeah, you can
like,
react to things, yeah.
Every time that the dungeon changes because the players do something and I go, oh no, it's the players doing something and that creature goes, oh no. And
yeah.
It's very fun to play it that way.
For sure. Or is treated with a chemical that releases toxic gas when burned. Ooh.
I like that.
That's a great trap.
Yeah.
That's a wonderful trap.
That is a fun trap.
That's actually way better than just having them not burnable. Is like.
I need to adjust to the like.
I mean,
I think just make things do damage flavor of DMing, which.
There's some of that, yeah. I mean, I think both things have their place. Both preventing it and punishing it, and then sometimes the trick is with Deadliest, you've always got to make it so that. You can never let the players lose hope, or else it just becomes a punishment, and that's not what we're going for.
No, absolutely.
But absolutely having like one of the ladders in that room emit just like arsenic when it burns would be
so good.
And having like obviously damp doors, stuff like that, 100%.
Yeah, and getting better at like doing that on the fly is where I'm what I'm, oh no, my room, is what I'm like trying to get real
Doing
good at.
Doing it on the fly, I think, is part of it.
But even just like having contingency, like
Yep.
this show, like full, not transparency, but like just full behind the scenes stuff for today, has helped so significantly in my DMing and my
Sure.
like learning how to put together mechanics and
Yeah.
everything that are challenging to everyone without being like insane.
Yeah.
And it's been
Yeah.
really fun. It's been a great experience to
Well,
learn
and I
everything.
like, this is moist. That's right. This is part of why we want to do these build streams. We want to improve the quality of these build streams and we want to loop in things like infinite stories and all of those things, because it's hard for you as one person to go up against 4 of us, right? Like, it's hard for you to have all of the ideas to outwit 4 of us.
I like the sprinkler system idea, B. That's actually like,
Oh,
yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
The fire triggers a sprinkler system ingrained in the dungeon. Everybody's miserable.
And this is exactly the point, right? Like,
Yeah.
when we have the entire audience thinking about stuff,
yeah.
it's not just you that has to come up with the ideas. Because
Which
it's
are-
very hard for just you to come up with
to
enough
do
ideas to
things.
outwit us.
Yes.
Having the entire audience help makes it
A lot more fun.
Yeah.
And a lot easier.
easier, funner, more possible, right? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
you know, Austin is a mechanics junkie, and I will always think outside the box, and it's
love
gonna
it.
be
It's
sure, but it's gonna be it's a tall order for you to ask, for us to ask you to think of every possible thing that we're gonna come up with to screw you around.
Especially when I improv a lot and then I go, oh no, the thing I improved is biting me in the
Right,
ass
right.
immediately.
Right. Yeah.
And Austin's really good at
He
that.
is, yeah. Yeah.
Full love for Austin, but that man
He's
is
very
so
good at that.
good.
Yeah.
I put in that well and I hadn't written down like what was in it, and I went, it would make sense for the acid to be like fueling
Of
the moss,
Of course it would.
because living moss feeds off acid. That
And
makes sense.
and Austin says.
Austin
of
said
course-
shove.
Of course I'm gonna shove the guy in there.
And look,
Yep. Absolutely.
we just have to deal with that sometimes, and that's
Yep.
okay.
For sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
but
man.
absolutely, that is a big reason that we want more interactivity on the building side, because and infinite stories will help with that, because although I'm still I don't know how great Infinite Stories is going to be. I mean, I have high hopes. They're a sponsor of the channel.
I've wanted to use it for a long time.
I'm excited about it in general.
Yeah.
I don't know how great it is for live reaction. To be clear, like, for what it's meant for, where you're at the table, it'll work beautifully.
Yes.
For audience interaction, because
We'll
of the
see.
delay, I'm not sure. But the beautiful thing about, like, adding little snippets to the dungeon here and there, they don't have to be instant, right?
Yes.
Like, that was always the big problem with the player and DM inspiration being the exact same, is that you'd get into these little battles with viewers like, I want to support the DM, I want to support the players, and we're on a delay. Like, some of these times, like, sometimes they don't come in for 30, 40 seconds. It's like, well, how long do we wait for this to end, right? Whereas now that's gone. And the nice thing about, like, I want to add a trap to a door in this room. Cool. We'll just, one of the ones that we haven't opened yet.
Yeah.
Easy. Easy.
Honestly, I have a somewhat answer for that, because I find creativity so much easier when you have either like significant limitations or somebody to bounce off of, or both. Ideally both.
Yeah.
It's why I do actually most of my planning in Discord calls with friends,
Yep.
or something going on, or at work, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
Something like that helps a lot with creative juices flowing, and I think this stream is such a good,
Everybody is more creative in a group.
yeah.
Always.
And honestly, like, if you want to be doing your own stuff on these streams, like, kind of that's what was my intention for these streams. Or when we were mentioning like art streams or crafting streams,
Yeah, yeah.
because it's a lot easier to be doing even your own creative stuff when you have other people
Yep.
kind of like just co doing things with you.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yeah,
you can
for sure.
chat, bounce stuff off.
I'm trying to convince the crew that we need to do more stuff on Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm.
Some of which will be streamed, some of which won't.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we can get everybody in the room together, creativity goes through the roof.
Yep.
It's, you know, the 4, 5, 6 of us, whatever, all doing stuff independently, we are not going to have anywhere near the results as and it's true even when you're watching, when you're partaking. Like,
Mm-hmm.
that's part of why I've always insisted that if we're streaming, it should include the audience.
Yeah, for sure.
Because otherwise, why are we streaming? What's the point?
Which is a discussion we're having around Tides at the moment.
It is. For full transparency, we're debating whether Tides is a true streamed game or not. We are having that discussion because we have eliminated a lot of the audience participation, and because it's a deep RP stream, there's 15-minute segments where we don't interact with chat. I don't even look at chat because it's like I don't.
We're talking in character.
It's not that I don't care what chat has to say. It's like even if I read chat right now, it doesn't matter because I'm not interrupting what's going on in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So
and that makes it difficult to balance. And maybe it would work better as a recorded show. We're still like this is way
by
early.
no means are we making any decisions right now, but it is a discussion we're having. Like Deadliest is absolutely a stream game. There's no question.
And it's fantastic to have that audience interaction and everything.
I feel bad. Like on the last Tides, I saw chat, but every time there was a chat, it was in the middle of some serious RP, and by the time I got around to it, it's like, it's kind of
hard
too
to balance.
late.
And
so,
we want it to be fair for chat. We want it to be fair for the audience.
Yeah, and like the lore stream, amazing for interaction.
Hell yeah.
This, amazing for interaction.
Yep.
Tides, not so good.
Which is where we're working.
We're talking about that. But anyways, yeah, bottom line, creativity in a group, absolutely key. And obviously, creativity in person is huge, but even digitally, it helps.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we would do remote D&D streams if it weren't for the fact that they don't work.
Yeah.
The creativity aspect is there, but you end up like so much of it is interrupting each other and talking.
Whereas discussion streams or stuff like Deadliest works really well.
They work
Which
better.
is why I really wish we could do our like discussions with Sanit on like live and get questions from audience.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something I'll bring up with Sam and something I'll bring up with that. But I was chatting with Mike Cameron also previously of What a Workshop today, and I mentioned to him if he wants to be on one, like absolutely more input from, because there's so much crossover between cosplay, props, set, and D&D.
No.
I'm gonna throw my notebook out here. If I didn't need it, I would. And that crossover is so fascinating, and it'd be lovely to get like all of that, because we have the ability to connect with the like professionals in the field, and it's so cool.
Sure.
God, it's so cool. I'm such a dweeb about it. Especially like talking about making the giant cigarette prop for Nigel.
Which is so good.
It's so funny. It's so funny. I'm so happy. The only thing that I would have done additionally is waterproofing it.
Sure.
Otherwise, it's hilarious. It cracks me up. My hat, my giant like frick you witch hat. Yeah, love that thing.
It's great.
It's so much fun. But like talking about stuff like that, builds like that, I know I want to chat with Sanit. I talked with Mike about like making the leather armor for Seval now that she's picked up some, about techniques, differences between materials, all that stuff. It'd be great to have those chats like with audience, like being able to ask about stuff like that.
B, that's appreciate it. So one of the reasons that one of the things that we would do is if we were to make the decision that Tides is going to be a pre-recorded show, what we would do is we would still premiere them. And
be in chat and
arguably, I mean, not to say that all of us would necessarily always be in chat during the premiere, but we could actually be in chat or in the RP stream while it's premiering or whatever. Like, I think there's potentially more. The reason we're having the discussion is I think there's potentially more interaction available in a world where it's pre-recorded. But we have made no decisions, so don't don't assume that we are.
Yeah, no worries
Yeah.
about that at the moment.
B just said, on the other hand, the interactions in the RP are amazing, which I feel bad
Isn't-
because I have not been in it yet this weekend. I was expecting to jump in right after the session and everything. This weekend has been, I say weekend, it's now Sunday.
afternoon.
It's,
Although we have another day here.
yeah, it's been crazy. I've been trying to get investors sorted for my company, and it's been wild. But
That's tough, yeah.
things are looking like they're going to get results soon, hopefully. So, yeah, but I'm looking forward to the RP, and I think potentially running the premiere and being able to RP sort of either during or just after the episode, I think is cool. We'll figure it out. By no means have we made any decisions. It's just something that we are cognizant of. I want our streams to be interactive. Like,
Yes.
I want it so that if we're streaming, we are being interactive. Whether that means increasing the interactivity of Tides or moving it to pre-recorded, I don't know, but...
Yes. And also, there's something to be, like, we had the ideas for, like, audience donation stuff, but it's difficult if, like, all the interactions possible are monetary, additionally. So,
Yes.
it's a thing where we're like...
Well, and it also, like, Sam and I had the idea that, like, we'll do X if somebody donates.
That's what I had as well,
That's
yeah.
fine.
It works.
But we don't have a website to publish that to because I haven't gotten access to domain stuff yet. And B, you know, we'll see.
We'll
right?
see. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's all a work in progress.
I mean, regardless, Tides
I'm just bringing it up because we did bring it up in some of our session zeros.
We had a plan for it, but there were a bunch of things with Tides that never materialized for various reasons that I would still like to go back and get going. The lighting still is not happening, which is a shame, but we're going to get that figured out.
Because that's fun.
The sound scoring is still way too generic.
That's another thing I want to work on for Deadliest.
For sure.
Given time, is I want to get, like, I really wanted bongo heavy scoring for this floor, and it's kind of hard to do sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
Because
it takes a lot of time.
Yeah, we're people with lives, and we have a lot going on.
Yep.
And
but,
that's just again, this is what we're here for on the build streams. The reality of what we're doing.
Yeah.
And it just unfortunately works out that we're busy people. Especially this January, February is always tough.
Yeah.
Especially in Canada.
Yes.
Seasonal depression goes crazy in Canada.
Yeah. I don't personally have that problem. Normally January, February is cool for me. Did you just give me the finger?
No, I did the peace sign.
Oh, okay.
Because I was like, I do.
Yeah, totally. My wife does too.
It.
Danielle is she kind of shut down January, February, which is totally fine.
Yep.
I have never had that problem. Normally, January, February are pretty good for me.
Fair.
Because everybody else kind of shuts down, and I'm like, that's cool, because now I have even more time.
Yes.
But I'm currently dealing with the fact that I
Where did that come from?
I have no idea. Nobody was touching that shelf.
Studio's haunted.
I'll pick it up in a minute. Normally, that would be the case, but right now I'm dealing with either my company makes money / I get investment going, or I have to go back to work, which is a whole different thing.
Oh boy.
Yeah, anyways. Reason why I barely watch Tides is mainly the time slot. Yeah, well, so that's another thing. We're not entirely sure about the time slot, which it's when we can do it. But at the same time, you know, I don't know. We're thinking about things.
Yeah.
Deadliest is not changing significantly anytime soon, as
it
far
will
as
not,
I'm aware.
No, it will not be changing anytime soon.
The one thing that I can pretty much guarantee is going to continue as it is for a while, at least, is Deadliest and the lore streams.
For sure.
Everything else is a little bit up in the air because we're trying to figure out sort of what gives the audience, both for pre-recorded and for live, the best sort of bang for your buck in terms of hours spent with the channel.
Yeah. I need a door.
We want people to not only enjoy the time that they're spending with us, we want it to be maximally entertaining.
Yes.
or informative, or whatever the goal happens to be.
Fun, worthwhile.
Yeah.
Anything.
Non-regretted. So, no need to please me in every aspect. No, I know, and that is absolutely something we're not looking to make everything for everyone, but at the same time, that time slot doesn't work for a lot of our regulars.
Yep.
And we also aren't sure that the stream is the right format for Tides. So like, it's not about any individual. It's about, we're not sure that streaming that show was the right choice to begin with.
Yeah.
And if there's one thing we don't want to do is continue doing the wrong thing just because we started it that way.
Yeah, and that's okay, honestly. Like, sometimes it takes time to figure out what works for a show and what doesn't.
Yeah, for sure.
And it'll be about just like maximizing everything functioning, which is really the hard part.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing is, like, there's other shows, like they would like to film some Chumps Change stuff, which they do not necessarily want to stream.
Yep.
Wednesday is the day that works for that group as well, so it's unrelated to building. Now, I want you to talk about what you've built. So you're building a second room. Talk about this first room.
So, I am going more linear, and it's factory themed. So what I'm doing is essentially, this is going to be a time clock, like a clock in.
The sack of thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just using the sack as a generic.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Like whatever.
We'll see about getting an actual clock going.
So actually, fun thing.
Yeah.
I just picked up a resin printer, which means once I get that going and set up and functioning and not poisoning my entire house, fingers crossed.
That is the key.
That is the key. There's a heater for the resin tank, so I can actually store it in my garage and Canadian winter isn't going to kill me. But I can start doing my own custom minis. And I have a good friend who loves painting minis, or I do it myself, and we get Donkey Kong not being a giant muscly ape.
That's right.
Or not Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is a giant muscly ape. Don't clip that. We get Diddy Kong. We get Timmy. Get Timmy not being a giant muscly ape.
Timmy and Tommy.
Oh God. So naming the floor guardian Tommy is gonna be a... Oh, we'll see about that one. Honestly, he'd probably love it.
What were we saying? He was going to be called Conky Dong?
No!
I think that's what it was the other week.
That's terrible.
It's horrible. It's not going to happen, but...
I will not be using that.
It sounds even more appropriate than it actually is. And that's hard.
No. But as I said, I'm going for a little bit more of a linear situation.
I like it.
And in my brain, linear situation in regards to this means research and development, and then testing, and then production.
Great.
So we're gonna do a little 3-room spread.
I like it.
Of this is R&D, and I love our giant crystal.
Yeah, those are fun.
Do
the batteries in them work?
I don't know.
Somewhere here, there's a power switch. Here it is. No, I think they're dead. I wonder what they take.
It looks like the tiny annoying guys.
Yeah, but I probably have those. I will investigate because
Sure.
I mean it would be they have battery powered lights. It would be good to use them.
Yeah.
Let me sweep down so they can actually see what we're talking about here.
Cool. Yeah, these actually light up, which is awesome.
They sure do.
And I'm thinking like,
Come on, zoom out.
Again, dungeon tile works well enough for factory.
Oh yeah.
Definitely going to be a lot of like crushing traps, steam traps, that kind of thing. I have, so in Frantic Factory and DK64, there is notably an arcade machine. And I had a fun idea of you guys gambling for items or gambling for... Yeah, and that'll probably be in the testing room.
Love it.
Because middle of the dungeon.
Love it.
I have some ideas for the shop, potentially, which is going to be later on, definitely. Like a later on, right before the boss kind of situation. And since we likely, unless it's like midweek, aren't going to have very much another build stream before the end.
We probably will not. We'll talk about it, but we probably won't.
Yeah, I'll just come in and do some stuff like in my off days. Yeah. But I want to do the final boss as the giant vertical original arcade Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
room.
So the idea with that, in case anyone missed the previous stream where we talked briefly about it, The idea being that I am going to build out a vertical. It's just going to be clear acrylic, and the idea is that it will. You'll be able to put the Dwarven Forge pieces into the acrylic piece.
Yep.
So it'll just allow us to build really an arbitrary vertical Dwarven Forge setup.
Yep.
In this case, obviously, I'll make sure that it works for the sort of classic Donkey Kong level.
Yeah, I'll send you like an idea.
Yeah, I'll send you a sketch of what I'm thinking. You can like adjust.
Yeah.
And then we can reuse it for the future as well. But I was going to put each floor on a little bit of a slant, not too much, a little bit of a slant, just because that's
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Oh man, I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
I have ideas for that boss fight that I think are going to be extremely fun.
I think so.
Again, I'll probably be using some of that inspiration to toss in some legendary resistances and all that
For
jazz.
sure. And like it needs layer actions. It has to have layer actions.
Of course it has layer actions.
Stuff like that. So.
But for like a research and development room, I'm thinking like some electrical banana zombie-esque kind of thing going on.
Oh no, that's great. I love
Testing's gonna just have like a variety of like the arcade machine, maybe some like constructs stuff.
I like it.
And then production room is going to be honestly what I'm thinking, and I haven't had time to build it today, nor the space.
Yeah.
Or resources to be honest. But conveyor belts that players get moved on.
Ooh, that's fun.
Trapped conveyor belts, and then combat with trapped conveyor belts, players
That's
moving
fun.
on it,
I
all
love
that
it.
stuff. And then if anybody gets the Portal 2 especially reference, is there an exit in that room, or do you have to break out of it? Do you have to get into the, not back rooms of the factory, but I guess that's a colloquial now for not intended, of the factory, and then
the non-liminal back rooms.
non-liminal back rooms, and then you figure out how to get to the next area.
I like it.
It also means I can incorporate some of the crystal caves, because I love our. Can you tell I love our crystal set?
Oh man, yeah. Let me sweep back over that. But
I was about to say not sponsored. It is sponsored, and go buy them.
Sponsored.
Go buy them. They're awesome.
Yeah.
The crystals that Dwarven Forge does look incredible.
Yeah, and we have not. I think we still haven't. Well, we did a little bit of Ice Cave a while back.
Oh, Ice Cave will be coming up.
Yeah, I mean, Dwarven Forge. I've said it before. If it's something that you can afford and you play at the table.
Yeah. Like I will be.
Come on.
I am the first to be like, make everything by hand, do it all yourself. I've drawn like 4 foot by 5 foot hand-drawn maps, but man, just playing, this is just like Legos. This is D&D Legos, and it's the greatest thing ever.
I'm just gonna go to the minicam full, just so you guys can see a little bit better.
I adore my D&D Legos, man. It's been such so helpful.
Well, and so the one thing that we have not been using correctly so far, and I'm going to fix this.
You can't super see it on the cam, but I actually stepped these up.
Yeah, it's a little hard to see. You can see the line, but this is one of the reasons why I want to get a second angle going. But I have to figure it out because we only have one of these PTZ cameras. So, one of the things that we haven't been using very effectively, you can't see what I'm pointing at, but the treasure room is built on one of the Dwarven Forge plates, which are metallic wrapped in fabric, so they are actually
magnetic, which means that these will stick. Yeah,
they actually stick fast. The large boards that we're using, they're not magnetic. That's something that I want to see about changing.
Yeah, absolutely.
The trick is I need to get very thin rolled steel, and that's
steel plate, and it's very
either very expensive or very difficult to find.
Usually both, and combine that, it's annoying to work with, and sometimes.
Well, the annoying to work with is okay because I've got people that can work with it. That's
True.
That's
so
okay.
Do I, actually.
But the only place that has the thin rolled steel that I was looking for was KW Metal Supermarket.
Oh.
Which and I need to double check the price because there were different pricing and it was weird. But like Princess Auto and stuff has metal plate, but it's all like the stamped because it's more rigid that way. It's like, but it's not flat.
Yes, and that's our key.
Need it to be flat.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we're working on all that. We'll get it sorted.
We're getting some cool upgrades.
We're gonna do some vertical stuff. I will be building out some acrylic elevators, so like you can have a floor on top of a floor.
Yes.
It's easily removable.
Yes, I will be
These are
maybe
things.
requesting that for next week. We'll see.
For next week,
Maybe,
we'll see.
maybe not. We'll see.
We'll see.
I can.
It might not be acrylic if we're doing next week. I can build you something.
I can rework some stuff.
Well,
Again,
I
it's
can
been
build
chaotic.
you an elevator. It might not be fully acrylic. You might not be fully see-through.
Yeah,
That's the
okay.
only thing. I can 3D print a stand. That's easy.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
I forgot. Somehow I forgot about 3D printing.
3D printing a stand is easy, but I can't do transparent and 3D print. It doesn't work.
Yeah. I'll be able to when I get that all set up, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's still not super clear.
It's not great. No, it's
Yeah.
acrylic works a lot better.
Like I have a big old sheet
Oh,
of just
I have-
thin, clear acrylic.
Nice.
Easy peasy. And the goal is to like actually make little supports out of the acrylic, so it's all nice and clear.
Ooh.
But I can easily print little black supports and then put a sheet of acrylic on top. That's easy.
Now, I would love to talk about crafting for the rest of my life,
Yes,
but
but
I
you
have
have to
things
go.
I need to do.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, if anybody has any ideas, I've laid out the like clock in room, R&D, testing, production.
Yes.
Anyone has anything cool you want to add, I am always pingable in our Discord.
Discord.
I am also open to DMs from our regulars, because I'll recognize your names and be like,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
what's
yeah.
up? If you want to keep it a secret from people. So
Sure.
let me know if you guys have any thoughts, any ideas. I will be pulling stuff from our chat, from the VOD, absolutely,
Yeah.
for things.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah.
And we're gonna try and get more stuff going, like website, all that stuff. We're gonna try and get that stuff going.
Absolutely.
And I think with that, we will bid you adieu, and we will see you
On Wednesday.
Wednesday.
But for Deadliest Dungeon, we'll see you next week, next Sunday,
The
same
same
time.
deadliest time, same slightly
Deadliest.
deadliest dungeon.
Hey, we're getting there.
Thanks everybody. Talk soon.